Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. I'm here
That
for a
was so cool.
Newcastle versus Wolves watch along. I'm joined by Stephen and Charlie. Jeannie should be here soon after he's had his dinner. But yeah, so it's Newcastle Wolves. So it's a big game for both teams. I'll get the Premier League table up now. 1 minute. Stephen, you want to scroll it down, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll get the Premier League table up now, and as you'll see when we scroll down, Newcastle are literally 3 points above the drop zone, 3 points above Fulham. If they lose this game, Fulham will be level on points. It's a big game for Fulham, and for Wolves, they can jump above Arsenal. I think they can even go up to as far as 10th, if I remember correctly. So it's a big game for them as well. They can jump over Leeds as well.
I think.
Huh?
I think they can go 9.
Yeah.
Nah, Tottenham got a better goal difference. So.
Yeah. So they'll
Unless
jump
they
to
win
10th
about
if they win.
17 now.
Yeah, but it's a big game for both sides, as you can see. Newcastle, I said this in a stream before. I said Newcastle, they're in the danger. They're in a dangerous zone. And I've said this for quite some time. And Steve Bruce, I've said, is he good enough? I don't think he's good enough. I simply just don't think he's good enough. The lineups are in, obviously, Newcastle at home. So we will go to Newcastle first. I'll take the banner down so you can see it. So you've got Dubravka, Kraft, Lascelles, Clark, Lewis, Hayden, Shelvey, Willock, Almiron, St. Maximum, and Joe Linton. On the bench, you've got Darlow, Dummett, Carroll, Ritchie, Gale, Hendrick, Fraser, Murphy, and Sean Longstaff. Strong team. Obviously, a change between Darlow to Dubravka. Darlow, I thought, has had quite a good season so far.
Yeah, I did as well, to be fair.
Evidently being dropped by Steve Bruce. And Wolves, they've got a lineup of Patricio, Dendonka, Cody, Sass, Semedo, Otto, Martinho, Neves, Adama Traore, William Jose, and Pedro Neto. Their bench is Ruddy, Hoover, Aitnori, Silva, Gibbs White, Vitena, Kilman, and Otswari, I think is how you say it. Something like that. An interesting lineup. Obviously, Neto is definitely one to watch. Neves as well. It's going to be an interesting game. Obviously, Martinho, you know what he can do. Neves is still a very good player. Cody, obviously, at the back, in the centre as he normally is. But as I said, a big game, and it is towards the bottom of the league. Obviously, Wolves went on that little bit of a bad run. They've managed to get themselves out of the sort of relegation sort of dogfight, really. And Newcastle are being dragged into it very, very quickly. And if Steve Bruce doesn't start winning, there's a lot of discontent at St James's Park. So, Stephen, we'll start with you. Newcastle, it's a must-win game for them, isn't it?
Oh, it's got to be, isn't it? 3 points above the drop zone. If they don't win this, then Fulham could climb on points. And by the look of it, Fulham look like the side that could knock them out of the Premier League because they're really resurging at combat. I was watching a bit of Drew Geordie's podcast stuff and the kickoff stuff. Big up to him. He's done terrible shit, doing cool shit there, but he explained it quite clearly, and you got to make him right by the look of the form. Steve Bruce is going to get them sacked. That team's good enough to stay in the league. That manager's going to get him sacked. Simple as that. I feel sorry for Kendall. I feel sorry for pretty much most of the Newcastle fan base and Magpie Channel, all of them, because they've got an owner that's like the Cronkies that don't fucking care. Like he doesn't care. He's more worried about his little thick fat, these little 5 fat fingers in House of Fraser.
Cares about sports direct,
or rather than worried about Newcastle Football Club. That's why they let go of Rafa Benitez at the time, and they're now stuck with this idiot.
I mean, I've been saying that Steve Bruce is the next manager to be sacked. Obviously, we've only had one sacking this year. which is fairly unusual for the Premier League. Obviously, COVID has changed a lot
Two.
of clubs. Oh, we've had two. Well,
Bilic and Lampard.
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot about Lampard. I forgot he was even the manager. But obviously the two sackings already. Normally you'd have had probably 3 or 4, but teams are thinking differently. But if Newcastle continue this way, Steve Bruce he's going to get sacked because they need results and they need results quickly. Obviously, they're walking out now. They're just going through a teams on Sky Sports. So Charlie, obviously, what's your thoughts for score prediction today?
I think Wolves will win. I can't see Newcastle having enough to beat Wolves. I'm going to say 2 or 3-1 Wolves.
High scoring. And Stephen, what about you, bro?
I think they're high scoring. I'd like to say Newcastle get a draw, but I don't see it. I just see 2. They'll probably score, but 2-1.
Yeah, I think it'll be 3-0 Wolves. I don't see Newcastle. I don't see Newcastle being much of a threat to them. Everyone watching, make sure you get your score predictions in, get your thoughts before the game. Obviously, Wolves with their lineup, they're looking like they're going to get mid-table again this season, which is exactly what they probably wanted. Especially, it is on Sky.
Of course, so I'll tune into that.
Yeah, especially with the amount of the injuries they've had, the lack of goals they've had. But Pedro Neto he's going to be key. I think he's going to rip Newcastle apart. I really rate Neto. I really do. I think
Jimenez is the problem is the Wolves are where they are because without Jimenez, let's be honest.
Well, yeah, obviously Jimenez with his fractured skull doesn't look like he's gonna make it back for the end of the season. William Jose is one that he hasn't really started firing. Adama Traore really needs to have some positive games because this man he's not doing an awful lot. It is concerning for Adama Traore. He's a bit like the Big Show, just with more baby oil on him. Because I think that's what he basically just shoves a load of oil on him so that people can't grab him.
Defenders can't grab his arms. Slow him down.
Yeah, I mean it's just. I mean, for someone who doesn't score much, he half does put a lot of oil on his body so that people can't grab him.
Who do you prefer as a winger, Saint Maximin or Traore?
I'll say Maximin all day. I think he offers more. And this is what I mean. Newcastle haven't got bad players. You look at Miguel Almiron, Saint Maximin. Them two, they care and they try their best. But the players around them, Joe Linton. I mean, Joe Linton could do a waking up. I think he's acting like crap. But everyone watching, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Obviously, Mike Dean is the referee today. I am shocked.
Oh god.
Saint Maximin or Pedro Neto? Which would be better?
I swear to God, I hope we get Mark Halsey on my channel on the 5th. Jesus. How the hell is Mike Dean a referee?
Well, it's one of them that, do you know, he was really good back in the day, but, well, when I say that,
was
I mean, he was all right. He was all right.
I don't remember it.
But obviously, they're just about to kick off. They're taking a knee. Some of them standing. Oh, no, they haven't. Oh no, now they're about to. I was wrong. They're doing that now. So kick off. Wolves.
Are you watching it live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be a bit behind.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Wolves
just
obviously.
Let me know what second you're in, and I'll try and sync it up to you.
Well, mine just started, so I'm in the 17th second. Obviously, Wolves.
I haven't started yet.
You're quite far ahead, so try not to react, and we'll try and go with my one. But Wolves, obviously, a big game for them. But Newcastle they're attacking now on the left-hand side, but how dangerous it will be, I don't know. It's Newcastle at the end of the day, and not the greatest team. I have once that person puts their camera on, I'll be more than happy to add them in. But not whilst their camera's not on.
Basically, trolls piss off.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
It
It
must
says
be
it's
Genie. If you
Who
don't
is
think.
it? You can't be any worse than
No.
some of the people I've had in my backstage. Jesus.
yeah. No, I've no idea who it
Actually,
is.
Mike Dean, but not the actual referee.
It says it's Dom, but I'm waiting for a camera to go on, and then I'll be more than happy to put him on.
Well,
But obviously, Wolves have Newcastle have got the ball, passed it to the right hand side. They're quite deep into a half. A long ball there, but that's a throw into Wolves. The camera's on, but I can't see a face. I'll wait for the face.
1 minute.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just waiting for a face to go on, and then I'll add them in if I want to.
yeah,
Villa
wait, mate,
is-
because I had a camera come on right for this Mike Dean for that, and trust me, it was Saliba with trousers on.
We're not going to get into that on here. We're not getting into that on here. But
No.
Newcastle's next 5 fixtures, they've got West Brom, I know, are coming up. Villa's coming up. So they've got some tough games. Will be interesting. But Newcastle at the ball, attacking, but they're having to go backwards. Another backwards pass from Newcastle. I can tell which one is John Joe Shelby because he's got a massive bold head. So he's easy to pick
I know
out.
when you're at 3 minutes 1 and I'll play mine so we're in sync.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm on 2 minutes 10.
Looks like that'll be Dendonka's put it out. I can't remember if that was for a throw or a corner. Oh no, it's goal kick. Balls are very deep. I think they may pass it out from the back. It's a weird corner. Oh yeah, I'm on 3 minutes 8. 3 minutes 10 now.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
I was stuck on 2:35, so you bumped on fucked.
So
Let me know when you're 350 because that's
yeah,
where
we'll
I'm.
do. Cool. Long taken. It looked like they were just going to pass it out from the back, but not quite. Your comments here, Daniel saying big up the panel.
Big up, Daniel.
United Dom, what I'm not backstage. I know, mate. I don't know who the hell it is. Would be very interesting. I know. I'm not so stupid to let someone in. Their camera is flicking. But yeah, Dom. Apparently you're backstage, bro. Which is quite funny. I can always tell when Dom is in the building because he has his face cam on, and you normally see his sleepy face.
It ain't you twit.
Add me in. It's Dominic. No. I haven't even given. It won't be hard, Dom. If that is Dom in the back, put your face cam on. Show us.
Tell
your
me
face,
when
and
you're
I'll
at
add
5
you in.
minutes now, and I'll.
Oh
play.
yeah.
So he's just messaged you that he's not backstage.
Yeah, he's put in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm at a party. Yeah.
Well, then you should be arrested for breaking COVID rules.
It's Genie. He's the only. Dom saying it's Genie. He's the only person who uses Dominic. This is true.
I just put, do you think we're stupid?
Oh, Newcastle with an early chance there.
Yeah, now you're man. I've tried about 3 times.
I know, but people keep messing around. I'll do
Tell
that.
them to piss off.
That's what I'm trying. Long goal kick taken. Is that going to be a free kick? No. Apparently that was fair. It looked like he was just pushed over, but apparently it's not. Newcastle running it out. Well,
right, let me know when you're at 6 because that's where I am. 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are you guys?
Shelby with a long ball, but
yeah.
I knew.
Mine froze for a minute. No why.
Oh, Genie's here.
What?
Yes, Genie.
I can't believe I've just been blamed by Dominic.
Oh no, mate. I wonder who it was.
Disgraceful. It wasn't
know.
me.
Genie is never you.
How are we all then, lads?
I'm
Yeah,
good,
not
Genie,
bad.
mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm decent.
So who expects Boosie to get sacked? I do.
I don't think the Newcastle board cares.
Mike actually cares.
Yeah, Mike Cashley doesn't care.
Mike Ashley said he'd keep him until they got dragged into a relegation battle, and then he'd sack him. So his sacking may be imminent.
You may not notice the season started like 7 months ago.
Let me know when you're at 7 minutes now, and then.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. We're trying to sync it up. Jeannie, what minute are you in, or are you even?
I'm on the 6 minute 6.
I am 7 minutes 15 now.
Oh crikey, I'm on 6:52.
I'm on
Do you want me to
6:14.
Right, let
Do you
me
want
know
me to
when
pause
you're
it?
at 7.
Yeah.
I don't. It's up to you, mate. I've just hit 7 minutes now.
Right. Me and
Wait,
Niall
wait.
should be in sync then.
Right, well, I've
Yeah.
paused it at 7:30.
I'm way behind.
No,
I'm on
7, 08, 09, 10.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
where
let
I'm at.
I'll let you know when I get to 7:30, and then that will be at least 3 of us will be synced, and then one of us is a bit behind, but that's not too bad.
Thanks.
It doesn't matter too much. I mean, it's just so that we don't get
20.
early reactions.
Off the table.
Jeannie, play now. Jeannie, play now.
7:30.
Jeannie can play now because
Yeah.
I've just gone past that.
Right. Me, Jeannie, and Niall should be in sync then. Just Stephen.
It's a bit of a scrappy game so far for Newcastle and Wolves. Newcastle are attacking quite a bit. Nothing much coming from Wolves at the moment.
Are you at 7:55? Yeah.
56,
Yeah, just gone
57.
past it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. We're good.
That's
Is my audio
offside.
all right?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
good, mate. All good. Offside. Looks like. Is that
I
Richie?
think that was Saint Maximin.
What, the white guy? I don't think
Oh, it
so.
was Almiron. Saint Maximin got the ball on the other side.
No. it
Is it
wasn't.
Dummy?
No, it
Paul
was
Dummy?
Kraft.
No, it was.
Emil Kraft.
Yeah, that's the one. I definitely knew it wasn't either of the two you said. I know exactly what they look like. To be fair, in all fairness, I don't watch much in Newcastle, or Wolves for that matter. Sonny's in the building saying hello. What's up, Sonny? Apparently, the whole of Liverpool got him put into forward watch yesterday. I make no comments on that at all. Newcastle, they've dominated possession, but they're not doing a lot with it. It's just very slow passing. John Joe Shelby hits it to crap.
Well, also just letting them have it though.
Yeah,
That'll be their job, just to hit them on the break.
yeah. It's that's classic Wolves, though, isn't it? They just got on the break. Obviously, the teams, Genie, obviously, you weren't here when I put them up, but they've actually put Dubravka in goal. They've taken Darlow out.
Oh, over Darlow, right? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's actually mental because I actually thought Darlow's been one of their top performers this season.
Was Darlow on the bench?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
So it's no injury. Fair enough.
Dubravka hasn't played in. I think Dubravka hasn't played in the league since January.
Yeah, he had a long injury.
Early January, yeah.
But I thought Darlow was one of their best players. I thought he
Man
had
of the
No,
match against
it
Liverpool.
weren't January. What am I on about? It was July.
Yeah, and then he lost his spot to Darlow.
Yeah. Liverpool last season at St James's.
Got the ball in the box, but hit it back out wide. Long cross pumped in, but headed away by looked like Cody.
And that was Dendoncker. But I'm not sure.
They all look the same. There's someone in the back again. Why is Ross in the back? I don't know. I've only sent the 4 people, 3 people on here the link, so I'm not going to get anyone else in. So as many people can join in the back as they like.
How are people getting in the back if you've only sent the link to 4?
I don't know. You tell me.
Fair enough.
How am I meant to know? I'm not a mind reader. Newcastle have had 76% of the ball, but as Jeannie said, they're just literally.
Wolves have Neto and Adama who are rapid, so they're just going to try and play on the counter.
Rough saying I didn't just send it to them, but I definitely did.
Here's a question. Thoughts on Ruben Neves? Hang on, Amaron's in.
Oh, he's hit the post.
Was he offside?
Oh, was he offside, was he?
I don't know. Wolves players have gone mental. No, Semedo's playing him on.
Yeah, looks onside.
Yeah.
That's mental.
Didn't step up.
Hit the post.
I'm sorry. This is what's saying in a private chat, man. Fucking hell. Jeannie, you got 2 minutes of yourself, man.
Yeah,
my phone is off. My iPad is off.
I'm literally just I'm ignoring the private chat because it's just easier that way. Wolves were throwing here, but no, it looked onside. That was a great chance from Almiron to take Newcastle 1 up there, but John Joe Selvey giving away a free kick. I'm not surprised. He's not a great footballer, is he?
Oh yeah. So what I was going to say, what are your thoughts on Ruben Neves?
I think he's decent. I think.
What is it? Russ, is it? Okay.
He's a good midfielder. Do you reckon Newcastle will go down or stay up?
Oh, I think they'll go
Yeah,
down.
get the hint.
No beef. You just ignore them. Like, it's easier that way.
Wait, Niall, you sent it our group chat, so it must be someone in there. Especially to call it Russ and
I'm sending it. I didn't put it in the group chat.
You did?
Did I?
Yeah, that's where I joined off. So it's someone in our group.
Oh shit!
Look,
pretty sure I didn't. Oh,
football addiction.
Holy, what the hell was that?
No, I did put it in the group chat. I forgot. I thought you had. Well, you messaged me in the group chat. I thought you messaged me privately. But I've been in the middle of streams. But I don't know who it is. When the camera goes on, that like if Tom's saying I did. Whoa, Stephen.
That's before you told me you put it in the group chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at the camera.
You just control.
I'm looking at the camera of Ross, but I don't see no face. So when I see a face, I'll put it on.
He probably isn't trolling.
No, I put it in the group chat. I just forgot.
Well, surely he did have to show his face then, shouldn't it?
No face, no case. You're right. So Wolves are attacking now. Oh, and
Neto on the right, he crosses it in, poor cross.
But it was just headed away, wasn't it? There's not a lot of movement, but Newcastle on the break now with
St. Maximin.
St. Maximin, he's got pace.
He's very good.
He's just fed Almiron, who feeds across him, but that's going to be collected. Oh, Patricio's dropped it.
He should go to Leeds, he should, when Jack Harrison goes back to City.
What, Patricio?
No, St. Maximin.
Yeah, that would make a good shot. He's got
what minute are you on?
14:55.
I'm about to go into 15.
I'm on 14. I'm 14:25.
I've just hit the 15th minute.
Oh, fuck's sake. Bloody fun. Oh, bloody cold, man.
Traore
freezing.
is that long. And then...
Do you know what? I'm literally next to the radiator and I'm freezing my ass off.
Nice. Neto's got the ball here, but that's been
good block by Jamal Lewis.
Well, Neto's going back on the right. As I said, I reckon Wolves going to be dangerous. Oh, and that is not true.
Wolves are always dangerous down the counter.
Neves just had a shot there, but just hit it well above the bar.
It's RJ. No.
It's RJ. Add me in. No face, no case.
There you go.
Dom saying, "Hi Jeannie, how was your kebab?" Jeannie, how was your kebab?
Oh, is this real, Dom?
Yeah, real Dom in the comments.
Oh, yeah, it's lovely. I thought it was fake, Dom.
No, I don't know. I don't even know it. More like roadkill.
Just kid it. Just get rid of it.
I'm just gonna leave them in there. They can just chill in the back.
Hi.
RJ is streaming. Well, he was. Yeah, but if it was RJ, he just normally has his face on anyway.
Yeah, he turned up with his face on. Yeah.
Same with Genie, because at one point they tried saying it was Dom underscore United underscore Dom. We have a joke.
Joe Linton's down there.
Why am I not surprised? That man's
The
always
troll
Hayden.
keeps getting on mine. The troll keeps getting on mine, calls himself all weird number of names.
was that one? Nah, that's
He got trodden on the foot.
Yeah, that's not Joe Linton, is it?
It's Isaac
That's,
Hayden.
Yeah, I was just about to say it looks nothing like Joe Linton. I know what Joe Linton looks like. Probably like an ankle injury, but Bruce, Big Fat Bruce, is having a nice little chat with St. Maximin. St. Maximin's looking at him like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like, genuinely.
He's probably. He's probably looking like I've got to take instructions from you. And Steve Bruce is like, "Please save my job."
It looks alright, Hayden.
Why do people think I'm just stupid? Why? It's okay, I've kicked him now. Oh.
What, at the back?
I feel sorry for Jamal Lewis, man. Jamal Lewis should be a better club,
Charlie in here supporting the football knowledge. That's what we like to see.
I'm sorry, Jamal Lewis should be in a better club.
We wanted him. We were close to getting him, but Norwich demanded too much.
Tom's saying Noel needs to learn what players look like. I mean, I know what they look like. That was Charlie that said it was Joe Linton.
Yeah,
I was like,
that was my mistake.
Definitely want Joe Linton, but Wolves have got the ball here.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's not hard to recognise Steve Bruce.
What, the next one to go to a job centre? Dama Traore. Oh, that's going to be a free kick and probably a yellow.
That's a booking, surely.
Yeah, that's a booking from
Hayden.
Jamal Lewis. Oh, Hayden, that's the one. 102. It's not going to be within striking range.
We've just got Hayden wrong twice. I said Joe Linton and then you just said...
How have I got you guys this one?
Even though Genie showed that it isn't.
Is that one of those guys? Has he smoked something funny?
Probably. It could be anyone in our group chat. I know Dom
Did
is
he make some whey brownies or something?
Nah, Dom smokes Martial stuff. Which is true. I think it was after the Real Sociedad game. But free kick for Wolves here. It's going to be.
Central,
so when are we doing? So when are we doing like the best forwards ranking?
I have no idea. Yeah, I've got lots of stuff to get on with, and that'll be. I plan that at some point. But now Wolves look like they're dominating the ball now and sort of dominating possession. Newcastle, they did that against United, wasn't it? They had a lot of good chances and just didn't take any of them. So it is one of them.
I think this week's going to be quite a week.
Yeah, it is going to be a busy week. There's a few games.
I think for me, I'm not worried about getting the content ready for the fifth.
So Almiron passes to St. Maximin, hits it to Croft or Cruyft.
Good effort.
long shot and Patricio.
Straight into
You're not
Patricio's
you're not gonna beat Patricio from there. Let's be real. Let's be real. Especially when you're a right back, like it's just that was an easy catch for Patricio, to be fair, right behind
straight
his body.
to.
Picks up his hands. Well, picks up the ball quite easily. The Newcastle again starting to dominate a little bit more. St. Maximin is in. A lot of the attacks coming.
Go on.
A lot of the attacks coming from St. Maximin. I mean,
Jamal Lewis is just called for handball after hitting St. Maximin in the stomach.
I don't. Oh, that
nearly did.
Yeah, that's nearly caught them out. That's definitely nearly caught them out.
St. Maximin's got Deng Donker on toast at the minute, though.
Yeah, you'll see Jamal Lewis. Yeah, he just calls for handball against his own player. That is the level of football IQ that Newcastle United currently have under Boosie. But do you guys understand why the Newcastle fans are well pissed off with Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah. Newcastle are a big club. They should be fighting for European places, not fighting to.
They used to. They fought for a title at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'll never fight under Mike Ashley for places like that.
No, of course. But look at this season. Obviously, they lost.
But here's the thing: under Rafa, they were getting up to those places.
Yeah, Rafa was class. Rafa is a class.
Yeah,
manager.
but he would never have fought. Rafa couldn't fight to get them anywhere near there because he just didn't get the financial backing.
Yeah.
Which ended up in him leaving.
Well, yeah, and Rafa's a good manager. So
Yeah.
to lose someone like Rafa, that unfortunately, it's not the greatest situation for Rafa.
I think he should be at your lot, Stephen.
Yeah, definitely. I think he definitely
job
should.
at the minute as well.
Of course, but unfortunately, we've got a small little band that think Arteta is the next coming of Pep.
We are not getting into Arsenal here. That conversation will bore me. Wolves are playing. They're trying to take. It's weird. Either they don't trust Patricio's kicking, because what they're doing is a short ball to Cody, and they're all sort of crouching on. Well, not crouching, but sort of standing on the 6-yard box, and it's just allowing pressure. Wolves certainly aren't dominating as much as I thought they would.
Charlie said it. He's got them all on toast.
That's offside.
Oh,
Saint Maximin does put that in the net, but unfortunately he's offside. Dribbled past at least 3 players there, didn't he? So he does two. He does 2 at once. Then 4.
3, 4.
Still
and
in.
Yeah, and it's offside, obviously. But this is the danger for Wolves, is that, isn't it? Saint Maximin is such a class player. Unfortunately, that is offside, but that's a warning sign for Wolves. That is a warning sign for Nuno that Saint Maximin is going to cause a lot of issues, and all of the attacks have come down that left side, haven't they? With Saint Maximin, haven't they?
Maximin's a quality player. He should be, but he should be fighting relegation, to be honest.
That movement then deserved the
game
goal.
with his dad. He's watching the game with his dad, who's a Wolves fan. It's all good, all good. But look, Newcastle, that's the first warning shot to Nuno, and I expected Wolves to be a bit more dominant than this. But look, maybe a Newcastle players are putting a bit of fighting for Steve Bruce, just a bit like United do when it comes to Ollie. A bit of fight, but I thought they played quite well against United and still managed to chuck that game away. So it certainly isn't.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's certainly not job done yet.
They were good against United. They actually brought the game to United.
Definitely. Newcastle have the ball, and now is that Jamal Lewis?
Yeah.
Must be. See, Dom, I am getting these names right. Asshole. But he's. That is a lovely pass there. Saint Maximin again.
He's a joy to watch.
He is brilliant. And unfortunately doesn't quite get the finish. It's a bit high and wide. But Look, St. Maximin, and this is why I wanted to do the Newcastle Wolves, because I really like St. Maximin. I love Pedro Neto as well.
I'm the same. I want him at Liverpool.
Quality players. I reckon you could get him.
Yeah,
Because he won't mind if you don't have Champions League football either.
Same with Rafinha. I love Rafinha as well.
Yeah. And obviously Neto won't mind if you don't get Champions League, so he'll just be happy to play for
Newcastle,
Liverpool.
7 attempts to Wolves is 2.
4 of them on target. So Newcastle dominating this game. The score is as it says on the bottom.
No,
Newcastle 0, Wolves 0.
The more we'll get to, we'll get it.
Dom saying, did take you 25 minutes to guess the player. Calm it now. It didn't. I've been getting most of them right all game. I am a god.
I will say this: the amount of position they're having, if they don't make the most of this, it's going to bite them in the arse.
Well, then
Newcastle need to score while they're on top because Wolves could get one chance and they'll put it away.
Yeah,
definitely.
that's the thing.
Jamil Lewis is going to take the throw in. It's a long throw in, headed on, but Wolves have managed to get away. Only as far as the Newcastle defender there. And then Jamil Lewis heads it into the centre back, and now it's going to be Cruyff, or however you say his name.
I think it's Kraft.
Kraft.
Something
That's
like
the
that.
one. Yeah,
Emil
Kraft. That's the one. Kraft.
Just lacks a bit of
getting... Yeah,
Here he goes again.
He's in the
he's on
box,
the
and
way.
this is danger. This is dangerous. Almiron, and no,
It's it.
not quite from Almiron, but St. Maximin has got the rebound. I mean, he's lost the ball, but the Newcastle players, they're offering him zero support.
Wolves are surrounding him with 2 or 3 players.
Yeah, but that's when the Newcastle lot need to start offering him some protection and some support.
Find some space that they're leaving.
Well, no, just get someone to be a bit nearer for him so you can get a simple pass out of that situation. St. Maximin with the ball again. I reckon he's had the most touches. That's intercepted. Only as far as that one. You know the one I'm on about. Kraft. That's the one. See?
Almiron's down.
Daniel saying you're behind, Charlie. We're all behind. We're all linked up to mine. Almiron injured. Yeah, we're not sure what
you think Niall's behind? I'm even further.
Not sure what he's done here. We'll see here. He's tackled. It was when he tackled Traore.
Is it his foot?
Good
His
tackle.
ankle?
Not sure. They're showing the they're showing the goal. Almiron obviously. Oh no, that's the block from Cody. That's
The thing is with St. Maximin, in the box you can't get near him. Because if you dive in, he's straight down. It's an easy penalty.
Yeah.
They need to take him out before the box.
Looks like Almiron's hurt his hamstring, calf. One of it. It's something to do with his left leg, right leg. I mean, he's standing up though, so he'll probably be all right to come on. Probably just a bit sore. But yeah, it does look like he's hurt his right calf. He's walking a bit better now, so he'll probably just come straight back on.
Yeah.
But Newcastle have dominated Wolves so far.
I didn't expect this, to be honest. I thought Wolves would do comfortably on top.
To be fair, same here.
Yeah, but did you watch them against Leeds?
Who? Wolves.
Well, yeah, exact same thing, and they won the game on 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lucky goal, though. Did you see
Yeah,
it?
very lucky. Yeah.
Newcastle, they're just they've had lots of the ball, but they're not doing anything with it, and that's going to be part of the issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long ball. That was a shit ball. I mean, Joe Linton ain't that tall. I think it was definitely Joe Linton. He's definitely not that tall. But this bit of respite for Wolves is probably going to help them because, let's be honest, they've suffered a lot. But now Newcastle are the ones sitting back. What they're probably trying to do is they're probably trying to get the Wolves players out of position. And then they'll try and hit on the break.
Neto.
Good ball. Oh, I should have knocked it across.
Adama Traore, the
Could he
big
not
fat Big
fit,
Show. Yeah, easily.
William
Do you know
Jose?
what? Adama Traore, and I'm probably going to be bang out of order here. He is the shittest player I've ever seen. Like, that man is just
I'll be
a
back
big
in a minute.
fat Dan James. Like, Adama Traore is like Dan James with muscle. That is all he is. He's a Dan James with muscle.
Did you hear what Lee Dunner calls him?
What's that?
Juiced up Iwobi.
Nah, he reminds me a lot of Dan James. Dom saying Wolves are missing Jimenez. That's why they aren't creating the chances they did before his injury. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's not about the creation as well. I think it's about taking the chances. That's the thing. Wolves just don't take their chances. And Adama Traore, the big bastard who apparently doesn't work out in the gym. I call bullshit. Yeah, I mean, he's just shit. Chris is in the comments saying, hi, lads, hope you're well. Will, good here, mate. And Dom saying, oi, respect on Dan James. Compare him to Martial, not Dan James. Fair play. Adama Traore is a bigger version of Martial then. And Daniel saying Dan James is better than Martial. Fair point. I stand corrected. And if you haven't checked out the rant that Dom had, and other United fans had, make sure you check out that clip at the end of the live stream, because if you're feeling down, it will help you laugh. Trust me, especially towards the end. A certain someone counts how many times someone laughs towards the end, and that will put you on the floor. That was quality. And I wonder who it was. I have absolutely no idea. Jeannie, any ideas who it was?
I wouldn't know, to be honest, now.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to know, to be fair.
Pedro Neto, come on.
Oh, no, I love Neto.
Yeah.
One of the great pass. They're gonna find the Big Show on the left. Big Show is. Oh, I thought he would run through them players. He's big enough and strong enough to just run through them, surely.
Remember last season or 2 seasons ago, we went on a good run of farm.
Yeah, he had Raul Jimenez.
What, the Big Show?
Yeah.
Oh. I can't see it, mate. I definitely can't. Chris saying good win for Plymouth. Absolutely.
Yeah,
4-3.
Chris, what happened at Carlisle?
Ooh, Pedro Neto.
Just wide.
Neto hits it just wide. And that's the danger for Newcastle. It takes one chance for Neto. If he just takes one of them, that could have easily been 1-0.
Adama did well there.
1-0. Yep, the Big Show feeds it in, but not on target from Neto. Back to our goal.
It looked closer than it actually was.
Yeah. But yeah, no, a good 4-3 victory for Argyle. Winner in the 92nd minute from our captain, Joe Edwards. We love to see it.
Was Luke Jeffcott benched because of rest?
Yeah, he was just resting him. He hadn't looked sharp for a couple of games, so give him a bit of rest and all will be good. Daniel saying Dad's having a rant, man. I can imagine. Wolves have sat very deep, to be honest. Chris saying, don't get me started on that garbage, Charlie. Charlie, I'm presuming you said Carlisle or something.
Yeah, I said what happened at Carlisle.
Yeah, it looks like Chris isn't in the mood for talking about that.
Charlie, leave it be, please.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, he's having some personal issues.
Daniel saying Rangers are 7 points away from winning the league. That is mad. That is absolutely mad.
Apparently, they can win it at Celtic.
Yeah, and still unbeaten.
That will hurt a lot of Celtic fans. They haven't unveiled a new manager yet. Talks are that apparently Frank Lampard could be going in for that job. So we'll have to wait and see if Frank Lampard does take the Celtic job. But Jeannie, do you think he should take the Celtic job?
Lampard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a decent move. I'd love to see a Lampard-Gerrard Old Firm derby. Yeah, he's got nothing else to do unless he needs a break from management. I'd do the Celtic job. That sounds decent.
I would do exactly what Stevie G's done, which is go in there, put your foundations in.
He should have gone to Celtic before Chelsea.
Oh, I
Yeah.
completely agree. Well, what he should have done is stayed at Derby for a few more years, then made a move up to a lower Premier League side, and then took the Chelsea job. Newcastle have a chance there, but what the fuck was that? That is the worst cross I've ever seen. Do you know what? I'm probably going to upset some Newcastle fans. Jamil Lewis is dog shit. Utter dog shit. I've never seen a worse left back in my life. Like,
that's a bit of an over-exaggeration.
Just literally, do you know what? I'd just sell him. I would sell that useless piece of crap. I genuinely would. He is just. What's the point of having him on a football pitch? I've seen Newcastle fans ranting about him, like proper having a rant about him.
Where does this agenda come from?
He's just shit, mate. I'm watching the game and at first he's calling for handballs against his own teammates. Then he's just firing crosses like he's flaming.
That's what Steve Bruce does to you.
He's just shit. Just absolute shit.
What did you think of him at Norwich?
Oh, to be fair, I didn't even watch him at Norwich.
No, he was good at Norwich because we was heavily interested in. We wanted him instead of Simicaz, but the price that the Norwich was offering was too high.
I'm presuming your board would say no. Daniel saying Lampard versus Gerrard, why not?
Yeah.
Would be a good one. And Dom saying he's not that bad now. He's utter dog shit. Our left back, who is actually a centre mid, is better than him. So I won't have that. But have to back my second club, Rangers. And nope, that's going to be nothing.
That could have been handball. They were claiming for handball.
Promotion and playoffs hopes are now done for Carlisle. It's embarrassing. Can't even beat these games. I see CBA spending more years in the recycling bin league. Look, it's nowhere near over for Carlisle at all, mate.
That could be handball, though.
Carlisle's definitely got a fantastic chance. That is not handball, by the way. That's given us handball. Then
did you see the handball for West Brom earlier?
It is Mike Dean, so let's not actually rule out a handball because it is Mike Dean.
No, but do you remember? I think it was Eric Dyers against Newcastle.
Yeah, it was exactly the same as that.
Yeah, I think that when the rule was hand it's handball.
To be fair, I fail to believe there's a hand rule ball anymore.
I think they just make it up as they go along, especially Mike Dean.
Mike Dean every fucking week.
Mike Dean definitely changes it up every single time. But now, as I was saying to Chris, or as I was replying to Chris's comment, Carlisle, they're not done yet, mate. You've got a lot of games in hand. Has anyone clapped for the referees today? What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
There was an article on this that the referees deserve to be clapped on the pitch.
Sure, joking.
What?
So the players go and then queue up on the like the Premier League thing where before they shake out. The ref comes on and then the players will clap them.
What a joke!
Because of the abuse that Mike Dean got, resulting into
I don't care. Right?
No,
I don't condone the abuse that he got. I don't agree with it. At the end of the day, you shouldn't get abused for that.
Yeah.
Why clap him for these referees? They're paid $200,000 a year to do a job, and they're not doing it. Sack them, a lot of them. So no, I haven't seen anyone clap for a referee, and I would be very annoyed.
It was a bit weird that they got them to do it for Mike Dean, and don't think of any abuse at all. But then there's not much action when it comes to other issues.
Lee Mason would have been clapped by West Brom players today. Yeah, he had a howler. Lee Mason's probably a referee who probably shouldn't be a referee. And Dom saying there's more chance of me clapping Martial. Well, and if you guys,
there's more other issues that needs to be raised.
No. But if
any sort of abuse is wrong, but then when there's other issues that need to be addressed, they ain't addressing it.
I'm not clapping for no referees. There's more.
That's what you're saying. It's a lot for the referees though, but not other.
Can
it's
anyone
problems.
name a referee here that deserves to be a Premier League referee?
Howard Webb. Oh, sorry, he's retired.
No,
isn't he?
that still refs.
I
Oh,
don't mind Michael Oliver, and that's it.
I don't even like
I
him.
don't even put no, not even Oliver.
That's
Yeah.
decent for us. That's why I don't mind him.
Of course. Wasn't he the one that let Pickford assault Van Dijk?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, it was but it was David Coop's fault because David Coop was the VAR. Michael Oliver.
Yeah, but Oliver should have been putting Pickford in handcuffs and taking him out the stadium. To be fair,
Yeah,
but if you guys know Dom, you'll know that him clapping for Martial is actually quite a big thing. Only hand these
Be
refs
like an epiphany.
deserve is a punch or slap for how bad they are. Well, I don't condone physical violence on the referees, but I do agree that they should probably be sat down and given a little bit of a bollocking. Maybe get Fergie and then do a hairdryer treatment. Dom's saying Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor.
He's a mank. He's a United fan.
Hang on a minute. You said about Fergie, like give him a hairdryer treatment. Isn't that what they give him so they can get Man United to win the title?
No, it's just I was referencing what Fergie did in the changing rooms to his players.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's
3 minutes.
Possibility Fergie doing Fergie time.
Moving on from referees before I start to get pissed off, because referees are just dog shit and do my head in. That is a late.
Yeah, it's what's funny. We're talking right now.
Yeah. Mike Dean's given a yellow card to who was it again?
Kieran Clark.
That's the one, Kieran Clark. Very late tackle. An appalling challenge.
That's the only way to really stop Traore now. He'll outmuscle you, and he's quick.
What did GBH take him out?
That's his third yellow card of the season. Obviously, don't forget that you have to get 10 yellow cards for a 2-match ban. I'm presuming that Salah will be given a 2-match ban too.
No, he don't get booked. Are you mad?
Oh shit! Yeah, you don't get booked for simulation anymore. Jeannie, what's your thought on the diving wall?
What's wrong with the diving rule?
Oh, basically, every player has to abide by it, but Salah. What's your thoughts on it?
Right, so we're just going to get doesn't jump to the floor like he's doing Olympic diving about 50 times.
Mate.
No, Salah doesn't fully dive though. He's very exaggerates it. There's contact and he goes down, but I'd rather him go down and win us a penalty. Is a no contact?
No, not.
Show me one this season that there's been no contact.
His last one was literally, it was like blowing the wind.
The Ruben Diaz one?
Oh,
yeah.
So he pulls his arm and makes the most of it, which is exactly what I'm saying.
Neto takes that free kick and straight at Dendoncker. It was a poor free kick. Very far out as well, so he probably wasn't going to score from there anyway.
That's Dubravka, not Dendoncker.
Dubravka, Dendoncker, same thing. What is
I give a shit. That's shit anyway.
The people will know who I mean. Yeah, Dendoncker just picked up the ball. I mean Dubravka. 1 or 2. Dom, he's the only decent one I've seen for a while. If you're on about Anthony Taylor, then me and you.
That's because he supports you lot.
Yeah.
Well, Dom is a referee, so me and Dom will have a discussion about this at some point.
We could have a discussion on this view if you really want.
Absolutely not. I'll have a private discussion and find out what Dom's been smoking or drinking tonight. Dom, what are you drinking tonight anyway?
What, me?
Nah, Dom. He normally has a drink.
I can't drink anymore. Yeah, I can't drink. I stopped drinking when I was born.
Yeah, I mean, Jeannie normally has about 5 lagers a day, so all is good for Jeannie.
He doesn't look old enough to have 5 lagers a day.
Jeannie, confident about tomorrow?
I told you 5-0.
Yeah.
I forgot
also, guys, if you haven't...
I'm sorry. If I want to be on the video stream if they lose, seriously.
You are an Arsenal fan.
The match reaction...
Yeah, but the thing is, we can admit we're shit.
The match reaction for the Liverpool game on this channel will be done
I'll
on
come on that
Monday.
if they lose.
No. It will just be for Liverpool and Sheffield United fans. Not that I know any Sheffield United fans. So
it's just be Liverpool.
It'll be for the Liverpool boys, but it'll be a more in-depth discussion.
Oh, St. Maximan's in. No, he's not.
It will be done on Monday because the rest of them will be on the Liverpool addiction after the game. So we'll have a more in-depth chat, let the dust settle, especially if they lose. Tom promised us an in-depth look at Genie Wijnaldum, so I look forward to that one. 2 minutes of added time. We're in the 46th minute. Wolves are going to take one last chance. And Adama Traore, the Big Show is an idiot. The Big Show is an idiot.
He lives off goals against Man City. He's finishing so bad.
He's got the
finishing of
early stage of the season.
He's got the finishing of the Big Show.
At the early stage of the season, there was a guy that was going on a football terrace saying that he's better than Rashford.
Yeah, that's eye test, and eye test is a bit of an idiot.
Yeah, I got trials by Real Madrid.
But no, Neto. To be fair, Neto sort of dragged Adama Traore away because I think the goals are affecting him. But it is half time. Newcastle dominating the game. But Genie, what's your thoughts on the first half?
It's a half Newcastle will regret. Wolves let him play football for about half an hour of that half. And then since the Wolves have been back into it, it's very boring, like I expected. I can only see it be either a 0-0 or a 1-0 finish to either side. But Newcastle had the chance to, they created the chances, not the killer chances, but they couldn't just find that final ball. But Newcastle will regret that.
Yeah, and definitely, especially for the first 30 minutes, St. Maximin was dominating the possession, getting a lot of chances, but not really taking any. Charlie, what was your thoughts on the first half?
Newcastle should have scored by now.
Yeah,
St. Maximan's having them on toast. And
yeah.
I just see Wolves going up the other end and making it 1-0, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Stephen, what's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, Newcastle will regret that. They honestly will. It just shows how poor they are, right? Because they should be making full advantage of that. And it says again that Steve Bruce is not cut out for this job. He really ain't. Right? He's got players there that can quite easily. You saw Maximum tearing them apart in the first half, but just not the cutting edge at all. And Wolves, though, they'll live off a counter attack and they'll get a goal, and that'll be it. End of story.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone think that Newcastle will go down? Anyone think they'll get relegated?
Yeah,
me. I do. I think Fulham will stay up, and I hope Fulham stay up because I like Scott Parker and I like the way he plays his football.
Yeah. I think I said I can't remember if you were on the stream, Genie, but I remember saying it on the Football Addiction, saying that Newcastle are my pick to actually go down. This was back in January, so I had predicted this to happen quite some time ago.
Yeah.
And a few people.
Newcastle play Fulham on the last day of the season.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a big game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's at Fulham and they have the fans.
I was just about to say, I think it's a Craven Cottage. So
yeah, it is.
Newcastle will be hoping that they're not in a last day relegation battle because the fans might give Fulham just that little bit extra boost.
Yeah.
But let's talk about that though. Is that an unfair advantage considering that most of the season's been played behind closed doors? Obviously, we all want fans in stadiums. Yeah, but we all obviously want fans back in the stadiums as quickly as possible. But do we think that messes with the integrity of the Premier League and the integrity of the season?
I just hope that if they're doing it, they're making sure everyone's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously they will be doing that anyway. But what I'm on about is obviously a lot of these games have been behind closed doors with no fans. Now, for them to come back on the last game of the season, 10 teams will get an advantage, whereas 10 teams will get a disadvantage. Does anyone think that shouldn't be the case? Should fans just come back next season, obviously, as I've said, we've all want fans back in stadiums. But if it's that thing that could give Fulham that extra advantage over Newcastle in a very
I think
key
if you're
event.
I think for an FA Cup final, for example, all well and good. Right? I think for an FA Cup final, you can have like the size of Wembley. You can have a certain amount of fans on one side of the stadium, and a certain amount of fans on completely the other side. Right? So that's not a problem. But yeah, I can hear what you say. Like because the home teams will get an advantage, for example.
Yeah.
So like Fulham will get the home advantage.
Yeah.
I don't know when Newcastle were playing their last game, but
it's at Craven Cottage. That's what I mean. So on the last game of the season, 10 teams will get an advantage, whereas 10 teams won't. Now that could be that Newcastle and Fulham are separated by 1 point or goal difference.
It's how the cookie crumbles now.
Yeah, well, not really, because whilst I agree fans should come back to stadiums, I want fans to come back to stadiums. But what I don't want is a team to get an advantage from that. Jeannie, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, the last time I heard they were putting up to a team vote, but that's just going to be 10-10, so that's not going to settle it, like a club vote. But to be honest, and maybe I'm just saying this because we're at home to Palace at the last game of the season, but I just want to be back to normality as fast as possible. No matter when it gets done, no matter how it gets done, just get the fans back in the stadium, and that's all I'm bothered about. It is an unfair advantage for some. Of course, it is for the away teams. That Newcastle Fulham game's a killer because them Fulham fans will be right up for it. But I just want to be honest. I just want to get back to normality as soon as possible.
I totally agree with that. I just think personally they should just wait till next season. Look, in the EFL, we're not going to get any fans in for the rest of the season, so we're going to have to go without anyway. I think it should just be a flat out. There will be no more fans for the rest of the season. Allow fans in for the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup final. Absolutely, I have absolutely no problem with that because that's not an advantage because you'll share the tickets out evenly. I just think for the integrity of the game in the Premier League that it shouldn't be like that. Dom's gone back to the referee thing. Has anyone seen the Mark Clattenburg rant on diving? Said there should be banned for 2 games. If they use simulation, it's seen as cheating. Jeannie, obviously you got Salah in your team. What's your thoughts on that?
Dom's a United fan. He possesses Bruno Fernandes. I don't have any thoughts on that. I generally don't. I couldn't care less if it's a dive, fair enough. You know, don't do it. But if there's little contact, by all means, make the most of it and win us a penalty, please.
So basically, Jeannie's like, as long as we get a penalty, all is good. If we lose out on a penalty, fuck it. I want them banned for life. Daniel saying Anthony Taylor is awful. I as I've said before, I don't think any of them.
I would just say this about earlier about getting back to normal as quick as possible. Just make the only way we're going to do that is that they do what I've done, which is have the vaccine.
Yeah, of course. But that's what they're saying. They're going to open up. They're going to open up things when everyone's had the vaccine or a large population have had the vaccine.
That's what I'm saying. So when you get the opportunity, don't.
Well,
ignore it. Do it.
Everyone should be taking the vaccine anyway, and anyone who isn't, it's just being a ridiculous idea.
Well, it's simple enough. If they don't think they're ridiculous, it's just don't go to the stadium.
Well, exactly.
More
like LFC rant session. That could be Monday. Jeannie said they're going to win 5-0 though, so all is good for Sheffield United versus Liverpool.
Don't beat Sheffield United.
But Sheffield United beat Manchester United, so all things are possible this season. Chris saying, I've already ranted about Carlisle result. I don't want to do a rant on Liverpool too. Daniel saying link. I've already got 4 in. I don't want to get too many in. It will just get very confusing. And I would also have to take my lighting away because I light myself up with my torch on my phone. So can't do that one, I'm afraid. Also, someone in our chat was being a silly bugger, so I think I banned them. I'll find out who it was, and the next time I do a tier ranking, they'll be like, "Oh, I can't get on now." I'll be like, "Oh, so you were the one that was annoying me." So we'll see about that one. Chris saying, still too early, in my opinion. Bring back fans in another panic decision. I don't think it's panic. I think once everyone's had the vaccines, it all will be good.
Yeah, you got to remember this is May.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
They expect so much people to have had the vaccine by May.
Yeah.
We said that the last time.
No, we didn't. No one
No,
ever said that.
yeah, no one had the vaccine
because there was no vaccine to give.
No,
That's the difference.
Is what happens when we open too quick.
No. What you're saying is that's what happens when you don't have a vaccine.
You've
Now
seen
there's a
the rumours
vaccine.
instead, the Euros being all around Europe not being true and it just being in England.
Yeah, I've seen that. That would be quite good. Apparently, we're the best country at the moment to be dealing with it. Look, I'm not turning this political, and we're certainly not going to discuss vaccines because I don't think any of us, in our right mind, are equipped enough to be dealing with a conversation on something as important as vaccines. So we're going to leave that comment there, leave that there. But obviously, when you get offered the vaccine, just take it, and that's why they can open things up. Chris saying, I understand it for Leagues 1 and 2 clubs, etc. I think just keep all fans away for the rest of the season, bring them back next season. Same for everyone. That's fair. Chris saying, only let fans in when safe to do so. Absolutely, and I think that's what they're going to be doing anyway. Chris saying, I fear another lockdown incoming and minority still not listening and still breaking rules. We're still in lockdown. That's the thing. I don't fear another lockdown incoming. I believe we're already in one. But guys, don't worry about things like that. We're going to have the vaccine soon. That will help things. It's not about opening up too quickly, because once you've got the vaccine, that should cure a lot of the issues.
Yeah, but it's just about the people not taking it. That's the problem.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that discussion because none of us are medically trained enough to be dealing with that. We'll let the experts have them conversations, and I'm sure Boris has got the right people around him to make that decision quite clearly. Daniel saying, you need a mod, I'm here. Definitely, mate. I will sort that out when I get a chance at the end. I know you mod for quite a few people, so that'll be quite decent. Rich Sports saying, hi all, how's the game? The game for me, Newcastle will be disappointed they didn't get a goal. They should have probably been arguably 1 or 2-0 up. I predicted 3-0 Wolves, so I've got that a bit wrong. But Newcastle dominated the game really, well, the first half. Wolves obviously had a couple of chances late in the second half, but not quite. Need to go and see England's first game. Yeah, I think England's first game there'll be 10,000 fans, so it'll be great. Just cause Euros could be held in England, our country fan base get carried away saying it's coming home. Nonsense. No, it's not. Get out your head. It is coming home. Trust me, we are winning the Euros. It is coming home, right? It is coming home. It is coming home, right? I won't hear any of it. Look, it's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home, right? It is coming home. England are reaching quarterfinals of the Euros at best 8. No, we are winning it. We are going to win it.
We need positivity around here.
We are going to win it. We are absolutely. Well, the positivity is coming from me. We are going to win it, right? We are winning it until we can't win it.
Someone click me, and when England get knocked out the group, we can show it.
Hey, mate, we've been knocked out by Iceland before, but do you know what? I'm confident. We've got great players. The only thing we don't have is centre backs at the moment, and as long as John Stones can continue to have, if John Stones can have a good season for a good rest of the season,
Stones to the Euros.
Well, no, that's the thing. If Stones has a good season, I'm confident because that will be a good informed centre back. Partnering with, I don't know.
How long's Gomez out for, Gina?
You can't.
He's a surgery, so it's looking like he'll. It's a race against time for the Euros. I hope England don't take him for Liverpool. So
it would be absolutely ridiculous to take Gomez.
Yeah.
He's not played all season. So I definitely take Stones. Who you partner with him? Maybe Ben White at Brighton. I really rate Ben White.
Here's like a far out shout, but
if
really
you say
like...
Harry Maguire, I'm gonna kill you.
I have a Liverpool badge on.
Yeah, you've said weird things before.
Ezri Konsa, Aston Villa. I think he's brilliant.
Is he English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very good player. I think he's better than Mings.
That's a good shout. Oh, yeah, 100%. Right back, I'll probably still take Trent or Wan-Bissaka. Trent or Wan-Bissaka, I'm sorry. One of them two, I think. Huh?
Cody.
No, Cody, no, he'll get too. I would take him in the squad, but he would get too exposed playing against an Mbappe. He's not quick enough to be in the defence for me.
And he struggles. He struggles without a 5 at the back.
Yeah, if we were to play 3 centre backs, then maybe. But I don't want us playing like that. I want us to.
Michael Keane, maybe.
No. Just maybe in the squad. But
to be fair, you dismiss him. He's not a bad. He's not. That's why I said he's not a bad player.
In the squad, maybe we'll see. But I think right back, Wan-Bissaka or Trent, I'm happy of either. Left back has to be Luke Shaw. He's the most informed left back in the season. Pope in goal, easy decision there. Henderson and Declan Rice in a double pivot. I'd then play Sancho on the right, Foden through the middle, Grealish on the left, with Harry Kane up top.
No Madison.
And then
Do you not play Sterling?
Well, he can come off the bench, and
Rashford.
Probably he can come off the bench as well.
So you're saying Grealish over Sterling and Rashford?
Yeah.
What?
Or you could put, but that's the thing. We have so many good attacking players, some top class players.
What about Pope, Wan-Bissaka, or Trent? Whatever one.
It's going to be an interesting. It's certainly going to be an interesting one. Looks like Fraser's coming on. Looks like I can't remember if he was in
one DM play Grealish.
Because I don't trust our centre backs. Centre backs is our Achilles heel, so I'd use the Ollie formation and go for a double pivot. I think it works. Yeah, it looks like they've made that change. Ryan Fraser coming on. I can't see who it is for at the moment.
It'll say in a moment, I think.
A couple of comments here as well. Chris saying that France A team, France B team, France C team, France D team are going to win the Euros. Look, I feel confident for England. I think we've got a lot of good attacking players. Rich saying not sure about Southgate's choice of goalkeeper. You've got a lot of decent players though.
To be honest.
Southgate.
It's got to be Pope. It's got to be Pope.
You know who he's going to pick. So
yeah, I know who it's going to be, but it has to be Pope in my opinion. Chris saying Croatia saved us being embarrassed by France in the World Cup. That's wrong. We would have turned the French into. We would have turned the French into English stunners. That is a fact. Chris saying if we play 3 at the back with wing backs, then I would take Cody. So would I, but I don't want us playing 3 at the back. I want to play 4-2-3-1 double pivot. That's what I want to do. I think it works for United so well, and it will allow our attacking players to attack, and it will allow the wing backs to go forward and not have to worry about defensive work. AWB playing for actual country. I think Wan-Bissaka defensively this season's probably one of the best right backs in the league. And he's adding assists and goals to his name as well now. And for me, that is exactly what you want. It's something Trent's been always doing. I'd take both Trent and Wan-Bissaka. And how amazing
is that? What about Walker?
No. Just flat out. No, he's not even getting into the City side, to be completely honest with you. Cancelo's knocked him out. So no, I would take Wan-Bissaka, Trent. And just how amazing it is that your 2 right backs are going to be Wan-Bissaka or Trent. That would be amazing for me. I'd like to see that. Shaw probably one of our best players this year. Mate, he's the best left back in the UK. Well, in England anyway. Well, actually, even in the whole of the UK.
In the UK? Scotland?
Yeah,
Andy Robertson's clear.
Tierney?
No, this season. And
also, this season, I thought
also, Robertson plays in England, Genie.
You said in the UK?
Yeah, as in like he's best left back playing in the UK at the moment.
Yeah, and Robertson's Scottish.
In English or Scottish.
It wouldn't matter if it wouldn't matter if I
Northern
said UK or England, because Andrew Robertson's playing in England for your
Yeah,
team.
I thought you meant playing for England, as in for
No,
Scotland.
no,
as
no,
well.
no.
Yeah.
No. Like, he's the best he's the best left back probably in the UK at the moment. Chris saying it's criminal offence. Southgate pick and pick for the head of Pope. Totally agree. I'm Rich agreeing with Chris there. But it's the second half. I'm presuming Wolves have just had a chance. Oh, that's a high boot. That's a high boot. That should have been a yellow card, in my opinion. You're very lucky not to get a yellow card there. Newcastle got the ball there.
Oh, I hate Ryan Fraser.
It looks like you got an agenda against Ryan Fraser. Please enlighten us, Jeannie.
He's just rubbish. I just don't like him. I never liked him at Bournemouth, and he put in a bad tackle on Trent once, and I've never liked him since.
How much of a miss is Callum Wilson to Newcastle?
Oh, he's massive. Oh, VAR. Penalty. Nah.
What for? Handball?
Connor Cody handball, no way.
Did it hit his foot and then onto his hand?
Yeah.
Luckily, VAR I'm giving them. Callum Wilson is the one with the most goals for Newcastle. So big loss there for Newcastle, and they need some impact. And unfortunately, St. Maximin can't do it all by himself. Neither can Almiron. And it is unfortunately Joe Linton does nothing. The Big Show has got the ball now. The Big Show gets it to, it looks like Neto or Neves. Neves hits it over the bar.
Neves has had two shots and they've both been miles over the bar.
Yeah, it's not been the greatest from him, but it is still 0-0. Still 0-0. I haven't had to change a score at the bottom, as you can see. Newcastle 0, Wolves 0. As you can see, the lovely background of St. James's Park behind us, because that's where it's currently being played. And unfortunately, no one's rattled the ball in the net.
A great stadium, that St. James's Park. I've been there before.
It does look good.
Yeah.
From the away end, you can see all of Newcastle.
Yeah, but the idea is that the away fans are supposed to be at the bottom, not the top.
Is it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a wall. They haven't changed it.
Yeah,
who cares?
It's supposed to be a wall for everyone else apart from Newcastle.
Yeah, but who cares? It's still a beautiful stadium.
Anyway, so get relegated.
Corner to Newcastle. Right, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries. That is a corner. Chris saying, I understand some England fans being positive, but I'm not always have bottle job mentality. It's okay saying we've got the attacking players. We said the last decade and decade before, hopefully they prove me wrong. Have faith. Have faith. I have seen England mess around for 25 years of my life. Will not happen. We are winning the Euros. Keep the positivity going. We're winning the Euros. Patricio thumps the ball away, but Newcastle, again, like they did in the first half, dominating a lot of possession. St. Maximin, is that a penalty? No.
No.
He's got three players around him. Still manages to get a ball in. Ryan Fraser.
Oh, Ryan Fraser put the ball in.
Was that Joe Linton?
No, right, Jamal Lascelles.
Oh, Jamal Lascelles. It is Newcastle. It is Newcastle 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. 1-0. A great cross. Again, St. Maximin ripping Wolves apart. Ripping Wolves apart for that. I mean, it's getting a bit shocking to be fair. Oh, absolutely.
So not to get, if St. Maximin went down there, that's a penalty.
Oh yeah, but he's kept himself up. He's not dived like a certain Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
And it's got a goal. Ryan Fraser, the one that Jeannie don't like, has put Newcastle.
I could have put that.
Has put Newcastle ahead. Well, not ahead. He's got the cross so that Lascelles could head the ball into the net. Newcastle 1, Wolves 0. Wolves are going to have to step out now. They're going to have to attack a bit more. But Jeannie, what was your thoughts on the goal? Obviously, it had been coming before that.
Yeah, all again stemmed from St. Maximin. Brilliant footwork. He had 3 players around him, and how he still gets that crossing will amaze me. It's a poor clearance from, I think it was Roman Size. an average ball from Ryan Fraser, but it's a great header from Jamal Lascelles. So it's a decent Newcastle goal, and they've started the second half just like they started the first.
Yeah, definitely. Charlie, thoughts on the goal?
Well, I missed it at first. Lascelles, it was a great header, to be fair.
Yeah.
And St. Maximin, he's beat 4 or 5 players again to get the cross into the box. He's been the best player on the pitch so far for me.
Yeah, 100%. And Stephen?
St. Maximin doing brilliant down the left-hand side, and then keeping alive Ryan Fraser with a good delivery, and the cells being sort of the aerial threat that he is, putting the ball in the back of the net, and Wolves will be kicking themselves because they should be dealing with that.
Totally agree.
Well, that goal will open the game up because Wolves will have to come out and attack and could create more chances for either side.
Yeah, and St. Maximin on that left-hand side, dangerous, and it did come from St. Maximin. If he didn't stay up, if he didn't switch play, that wouldn't have been a goal. So Newcastle are now in the lead. And does anyone think Newcastle are just not going to walk away? But do you think Newcastle will get the win now?
Easily
Long way to
possible.
go.
I can't see.
Yeah, no worries. Jimmy, you reckon Newcastle can?
Yeah, I can't see Wolves scoring, so I think they'll hold on. Unless they're just trying to stay in the game in the last 10 minutes, they settle for a draw. Newcastle have still got the goal, and Wolves are still on the back foot. So,
yeah,
the next goal's crucial.
It looks like it could be. Yeah, free kick from Fraser. He's going to hit it low, and of course, John Joe Shelvey puts it into the stand.
That's in
stand.
Dracula,
not quite doing it there.
I hate you.
Daniel saying shocked Newcastle scored. I'm not. I thought for quite a bit of the first half they were dominating. So yeah, I thought it was I thought it was going to happen.
It's deserved to be fair. It's deserved for Newcastle, that goal.
Yeah.
So Wolves are now going to have to attack a bit more. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh. Bob disappeared.
What's just gone on here?
What the hell happened there?
Basically, my phone, my tablet froze, so I pressed the wrong button.
Is it still live?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would still be live if I was just going. It would still be live if I was just to go. Nah, Jeannie can host now. I'll just go sit on my sofa.
Oh, fair enough. I don't know how to stop it. So you can't do that.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to stop it. I'd have to stop it, but.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Just press the wrong button. That probably scared Jeannie quite a bit.
I was looking, and then I heard Charlie say, "Oh," so I looked up.
But no, it's still Newcastle 1, Wolves 0, and Wolves they've not really shown much attacking ability. And as I say that, they're coming down the right hand side. Semedo with the ball.
Backwards football, man. Get the ball up.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think the problem with Wolves are? Is it just? Do you think it is just literally
they're missing
Jimenez
so much?
They are, but it's not just Jimenez. Their drop off in performances can't just be down to this one striker.
Yeah,
I think I asked you your thoughts on Ruben Neves before because I think he's been below average since his first season. I think he's a bit of a one-season wonder in the Prem, but that's a bit of an unpopular opinion.
That's the same with Adama Traore.
Yeah, exactly. Podence is another big injury for them. I like Podence. And William Jose was meant to be this Raul Jimenez replacement, and so far shown me absolutely nothing. So
yeah, it's not great from Willian Jose, and to be fair, he's such a shit footballer. Such a shit footballer. I like footballers that are classy, that attack well, and he's just simply not it. But no, it is an interesting one. But Wolves, they're going to get mid-table this season. And to be fair, it did look like they could get relegated at some point during the season. So do you think Nuno will take mid-table and just go, I need to go get some players in the summer?
Yeah, they'll take mid-table.
Yeah,
Especially with the way they started as well.
He knows that. This side's not Europe quality, and he knows that. I do fear that. Well, I think Pedro Neto should probably, for his career, move on in the summer. So they'll require a lot of investment to get them back up to the season they were their first and second season they was all right, never lived up to their first season. But I think Wolves are so good because there was this unknown substance in the Premier League. They played the 5-2-3, very good on the counter. A little bit like Leeds have come in, if they had better players, they'd be up there. But
how much do you reckon Neto will cost?
40 million. They'll get good money for him. So
do you think a lot of this also stems to losing Doherty and
Doherty was really good for them.
Yeah, Doherty was good.
He's not hit it off.
Jota. Do you think Jota was also a big miss for Wolves?
Yeah. Well, I think we've seen how good Jota really is at Liverpool. No one expected him to do this at what he's done at Liverpool from his Wolves career. So he's clearly a brilliant player. So he'll definitely be missing it.
If Neto does leave in the summer, where do you expect him to end up?
Well, I hope Liverpool. I either want Rafinha or Neto, but I'm not sure.
Which would you rather have out of those two, Gene?
Tell you what, probably right now Rafinha, but I think Neto's got. I think what Klopp would do with Neto would be a lot more. So I'd probably say Pedro Neto. Although I do think Rafinha's better, but there's 4 years in them. So
both Willock and Saint Maximum have gone down.
That doesn't look good for Saint Maximum.
It looks like they're both holding.
It's a injury, groin.
It looks like they're both holding their groins. So we might see a double change from Newcastle here. 60 minutes in, it is 1-0 up there.
Saint Maximum's in real pain there.
Yeah, if he gets injured, they're going down.
Saint Maximum?
Yeah, with Wilson out for, he was like 2 months. He was 2 months when he picked up the injury, so like a month longer. Saint Maximin, who's been their only outlet this game against a very poor Wolves side, I think they're down.
Yeah, it looks like Saint Maximum is going to have to come off. I mean,
he's in real pain now.
He looks in agony. He can barely move. His thigh. It looks like his thigh's gone. It looks like his groin. His groin has gone. He's limping off. He's
going off. Definitely. He can't put weight on his leg.
Yeah, you can't risk that. And if that is a torn groin or a pulled groin, that's going to be
even for a couple of weeks, he'll be a massive miss for Newcastle.
Yeah, and don't forget the games are coming quick and fast, aren't they? We're playing every weekend and weekday. Every
They've
Saturday,
got West
Sunday,
Brom,
Tuesday,
West
Wednesday.
Brom and Villa coming up. West Brom,
That's tough.
and Brighton. So they're two teams down there, and then Villa are quite a good side.
Yeah, that's gonna if Saint Maximin is out for a period of time, that's gonna be a big miss. They're pointing the camera at Andy Carroll. Would you really bring on Andy Carroll as a replacement for Saint Maximin? I mean,
who they got on the bench?
I'll have a look now.
Ryan Fraser, like one. He's already on the pitch.
Yeah.
So they've got on their bench
Dwight Gale, who I'd bring on. I'd play him on the left.
Yeah, but he's not warming up. It could be Hendrick. Matt Ritchie's maybe Ritchie. But it's going to be an interesting one who they bring on. A couple of comments here. Daniel saying Wolves will want the region of £60 million.
Neto.
Yeah. And to be fair,
how much was Jota?
40.
Neto is a bigger part of
Jacob
Wolves than
Murphy's
Joshua.
coming on for Newcastle.
Yep. So it's Jacob Murphy coming on for Alan St. Maximin.
He's been man of the match so far, St. Maximin.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think anyone will probably get that man of the match off him. But Chris saying, I'll take Neto at Liverpool as we need the depth to improve the squad.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Absolutely. Chris saying, we can't get both Rafinha and Neto.
No.
He said, why can't we?
And Jeannie, you'd want Neto if you...
He said, why can't we get both Rafinha?
Oh, why can't we?
Yeah, if we keep Mane, if we keep Salah, Jota, then we'll have Rafinha and Pedro Neto. Well, one of them won't even take the bench. So, and Rafinha and Neto won't want to be reserved.
Maybe this would be an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe sell Mane?
No, not for one of them. I'll only sell Mane for Mbappe. And I wouldn't even like to do that because I love Mane, but...
that was
No
fired
one was in.
goal.
No one in there was gambling.
Absolutely no one there. Well, that's the issue with William Jose. He's such a shit footballer.
It's awful.
Look at him. He didn't gamble then at all. He could have gambled to attack that.
He's there looking, Bosh, you didn't pay me to run. You didn't pay me for the movement. You just paid me a stand up front. Shit footballer. Chris saying Liverpool need creative midfielder who scores and assists. Totally agree. And I think Neto probably is that guy. And we've seen Jota can play through the middle. So that will be... I would probably have Mane. You could, actually. Genie is lying.
Would you sell Firmino for another striker?
Genie is lying. You could get them both, because if you sell Firmino, you'd have Jota through the middle. And if you want to rest Jota, you could put Salah in the middle. Or you could put even Neto in the middle.
I could, but I don't think Klopp will do that. Klopp won't sell Firmino. There's so many reports that we're after a striker. I'm begging we get Haaland, but I know we're not going to. I think he's City bound, unless they get remember Lukaku.
We desperately need Haaland. Aguero's downgrading.
Give
still a brilliant
over,
striker.
Charlie. You need absolutely nobody. Have you seen your
do.
team? It's disgustingly strong. In fact, they should probably put a transfer ban on City just to allow other teams to catch up. In all fairness, else we'll turn the Premier League into League One of France, and no one wants to see that. But obviously, it is Newcastle 1, Wolves 0, 65 minutes in. And Wolves don't look like they've got an attack about them. Wolves look like they're just going to maybe accept a 1-0 defeat. And
Has Dubravka needed to make a proper save yet?
Maybe one. I think.
Yeah, went straight at him, didn't it?
Yeah. That was the only proper save. Throw into Wolves. Obviously, a Big Show couldn't quite get his body on the ball, but he's got the ball now. He's gone inwards, and the Big Show is now surrounded by a few people. But William Jose, you twat! Just Wolves, play with the men. Take your striker off. Take him off. Take Jose off. Take Jose off.
I'm in 22.
No, I'm in 66 minutes.
I'm 66-26.
Yeah, I'm in 66-32.
Yeah, you're both about a second ahead.
Right. I paused it. I'm at 50-40. 66-40. No, I didn't mean 50. 6-45 now.
46, 47, 48.
Okay, I paused it a sec. Moutinho.
What?
Oh my!
What?
Craft.
Oh, you don't need to pause it now because I'm with you now. Moutinho and Richie Kraft are both are injured.
So many.
Moutinho. Oh yeah, Moutinho's looks
Moutinho's muscles off.
Yeah. That looks like a quad.
And the cycle of relentless fixtures. They're playing mid. Most teams are playing midweek again. The players just can't keep up with it. To be fair, it looks like he's carrying on.
I don't think
he won't be able to carry on for much longer.
If it's a muscle, he'll have to be taken off at some point. Chris saying I would love Patson Daka
He's
as
from
cheaper
Salzburg, I
option.
think.
Liverpool
Keep
fan. Yeah?
Firmino on toes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say if I was Liverpool, I would want Haaland and Mbappe. I'd go get them both.
No chance. Do you know our owners?
FSG will fund it. Trust me, they'll fund it. Maybe in Football Manager, but certainly not in real life. They couldn't even fund a centre back this season. They went to the Championship. Do
What
any
you thought
of
of
them
Daka?
stretch
Not
though?
Daka.
I don't think it's warming up. I think it is just merely the amount of games that are being pumped through these guys' bodies. I mean, it's a weird season. But Newcastle, since St. Maximin has come off, Newcastle dropped back a lot more, and now Wolves are getting them chances. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Steve Bruce. I mean, he is lucky he has a player like St. Maximin. Because do you know what? Steve Bruce doesn't deserve a player like St. Maximin. Absolutely doesn't. Steve Bruce deserves to be sacked. I'm done watching his crap football. This has opened my eyes. I'm not even a Newcastle fan. And I'm sick of seeing Bruce. Matt Ritchie is going to be the guy to come on.
I think he'll come on for Kraft because he went down, didn't he? And he can play it right back.
Yeah, it could be Kraft, to be fair. It looks like Ryan Taylor. Is that Ryan Taylor?
Ryan Taylor?
Not Ryan Taylor. I know Ryan Taylor plays for Newcastle. Who am I on about? 1 minute. Fraser, that's the one. Ryan Fraser. They look similar.
He played for Newcastle like 5 years ago, didn't he?
That's the one. I meant Fraser. But no, he looks like he's moved up front. I'm not very good with these Newcastle names.
All that.
But it looks like it's a corner to Wolves, and Jamal Lewis. I'm done seeing the guy. Like, he's English, right?
Northern Ireland.
Oh well, that explains why Ireland are so shit. RJ's going to be fuming when he hears me say that.
No, no, it's not Republic. It's Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
What's RJ then?
I think he's Republic.
They all sound the same. I'll probably get done for racism though, or discrimination. Chris saying I would sign Daka to replace Lord Origi. Daniel saying Mike Dean has been good today. I sort of agree. I don't see any howlers.
He's had much to do.
Yeah, but it's Mike Dean. I'm surprised he hasn't made it all about himself, to be fair. And Daniel saying I have a soft spot for Newcastle and Bruce is ruining it. Totally agree. Bruce is a piece of shit. Who's that guy that left Bournemouth to go to Newcastle? He was a coach. Can't remember his name.
As a coach?
Yeah.
I got it right. Kraft is coming off for Ritchie.
Yeah, Emil Kraft is coming off for Ritchie. But no, there was a guy at Bournemouth. I cannot remember his name. He was a coach at Bournemouth. He's just gone to Newcastle in the last month or two.
A coach?
Yeah, first team coach, assistant manager. They all sound the same, to be fair. But he's made a huge difference. Apparently, he's really good with tactics. So clearly, Steve Bruce is being taught something. Maybe Bruce, it's time to give up football, bro, because it sounds like you're not doing your job properly. But that's my personal opinion, and I'm not deterring away from that. Bruce and owner is ruining it. Totally agree. Manager Mike Ashley, a piece of crap.
You can see by the picture in the background how much he advertises Sports Direct in the ground.
Oh god, yeah. Well, it's called the Sports Direct Arena, or stadium, whatever he calls it. I know it's Sports Direct something. But no, it's mental, and hopefully when Steve Bruce is sacked, we'll cover you all the news on this channel. We're gonna start doing morning news potentially, maybe afternoon news, maybe midday news. We're not sure. I'm thinking about it. I know RJ was keen to start presenting your morning news. Sports news, obviously. So who needs Sky Sports News when you can have RJ giving you news? RJ would be much funnier.
RJ would be more enthusiastic.
Oh, goal!
Oh, it's in!
It is Neves.
Oh, it's in.
Ruben Neves has scored for Wolves. It is 1-1. And I said the minute that Newcastle had to take off St. Maximin, all hell broke loose. It is Wolves 1, Newcastle 1, Wolves 1.
Neto.
A brilliant assist from Neto.
Should Dubravka do better there?
Yeah, maybe. But look,
He just
Lord Steve Bruce wanted Dubravka in goal.
Oh, I think he should be doing better there.
Yeah, he needs a stronger hand.
Yeah, arguably should be doing better there. I would agree with that. But it's 1-1. It is Newcastle 1, Wolves 1. Guys, there's 15 minutes of normal time left. Wolves winner? Do you reckon we could see it?
It'll be 2-1 either way now.
Yeah, it's right. It could go either way. I can't see which way it could break.
Well, the reason I say Wolves is because St. Maximin is
a massive chance, I'd say.
Yeah.
Score.
But the reason I say it's Wolves is because if you look at the last 10 minutes, Wolves have been dominating Newcastle. And without St. Maximin, is there really a creative spark in that Newcastle side?
Exactly. Wolves won't feel a threat now. The reason why they've been so nervous is because they got St. Maximin breaking against them.
Yeah.
Now they
Totally agree.
Well, hopefully for Wolves fans, go and win it.
And it was the guy that you called a one-season wonder, Genie.
I know, typical.
Do you take your comment back?
No.
Okay. So Genie in the bottom.
I think he's overrated. I don't think he's what everyone likes him up to be.
I thought Dubravka should have done a lot better. Though,
Chris, summing up what we've all said, Newcastle dropped Darlow to the bench. They did, and his replacement is no better.
I hope someone asks Steve Bruce about that after the game.
Dubravka, that man in the photo, he has let your side down. Newcastle, he's let you down. That is true. He didn't do near well enough. And I don't know why Patricio doesn't. He
keeps doing that, doesn't he? He passes it short to Cody, and then he boots
Maybe he can't take long kicks. Maybe I have seen some keepers having some muscle injuries.
Oh, who was it before? Who was in net for West Ham? Randolph.
Randolph. Yeah, he got an injury.
Martinez as well. Martinez did something to his thigh.
Yeah, Aguero discussed in how he injured Randolph. I'm joking, by the way, before Charlie absolutely goes on a mad one. Chris saying most of the keepers in this season in the Premier League seem to be making mistakes. I totally agree. I can't think of a keeper who hasn't been making mistakes. I know obviously Ederson recently hasn't, but at the start of the season he certainly did. But is there really
a chance for Newcastle? Matt Ritchie on the left-hand side.
Oh, and headed away.
Chase it now.
Headed away. And now Neto's just going to keep running.
Is that Neto?
Is that Neto? Yeah, that's Neto. He ain't stopping running. I love Neto. I think he's so good. I do love Neto. He's coming to Plymouth Argyle in the summer. That is a fact. We found out his favourite colour is green. He's going to be donning the green and white of Argyle in my dreams.
Arsenal sold the wrong keeper this summer. They should have kept Martinez and
I think they're both top quality keepers, but what they should have done is sold David Luiz and Holding. But that's Arsenal problems, and we love to see them cry.
Arsenal do Arsenal, don't they? They're just
exactly. And there will be a match reaction to Leicester versus Arsenal tomorrow. We'll have Luke and Stephen on here, and I'm sure they're both going to be happy when Brendan Rodgers chucks 3 or 4 past them, as it's Rob Holding. But no, it's going to be an entertaining last 13 minutes. Chris saying Martinez for Villa being strong keeper too. Totally agree. I would say Martinez is probably the only one who hasn't made
another clean sheet today. Martinez.
Yeah, Leeds are not an easy. Yeah, Leeds are not an easy team to keep a clean sheet against. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Otto just kicks the ball away. He's going to get booked for that, I reckon. Maybe not.
Martinez is second with 13 clean sheets. Edison has 15.
Well, what can you say? Edison is a fraud. I'm joking. Edison's actually quite a good
Edouard
goalkeeper.
Mendy's in third.
Yeah, well, Tuchel ball's going to keep
that
getting
was the start of the season, wasn't it? RJ's in the building. RJ says, "Yo, I can't stay long, but have a good stream." Will do, bro. We'll be here for the next 15 to 20 minutes, and then it will be done. It will be done because we'll find out if they're both taking a point or if someone's going to get 3.
This would be a massive 3 points for Newcastle if they win this.
Wait, who can possibly create anything in this Newcastle side? In all honesty,
a set piece, and that's it. That's the only thing I can see happening is a set piece.
No, you were saying something.
Well, but I thought Patricio couldn't take long goal kicks, but he apparently can. Is Debrav? Debrav. Yeah,
he got lucky there.
He's an idiot. He's a shit keeper. Get him out of Newcastle. He was a good
keeper before this.
Nah, get him out of Newcastle. He's finished.
Oh.
Done. Oh. Ruben Neves has given away a free kick, probably jumping on the player. I bet you is that Flaming who I think it is. Is that the guy I've been slandering all game?
Yeah, Jamal Lewis.
Yeah, it is. That's the one. Him again. Oh no, the one he pushed. Yeah, I mean he shouldn't be getting that cross in anyway. But Jamal Lewis, I hate him. I think he's shit. I do. I hate him. I think he's shit. Chris saying really does my head in when keepers take risks playing out from the back. I can feel your pain. I feel your pain.
An unbelievable block there to stop all scoring.
Totally there.
For both of you, who's the player you have the biggest agenda against?
Oh, Mason Holgate or Richarlison, can't stand him.
Harry Kane. Can't stand him. Any day of the week.
Why? Who's yours, Charlie?
I'd say Mahrez. I don't rate him at all.
Yeah, your own player.
Yeah, shit.
Who?
Mahrez.
Yeah, I don't like Mahrez. I think he's shit as well, to be completely honest. I think Aguero's finished. I think he should leave for the sake of his not future, but for the sake of his legacy. Yeah, and he should go. He should go for his legacy. Huh?
Is he going Barca? I saw something about him going.
Maybe,
Barca.
but I maybe France, because France is a slow league.
Oh, what a block!
Oh, what a block by!
Oh, Jesus Christ! Roman Saïs.
Who blocked that?
Roman Saïs, what a block!
Oh,
is that Jacob Murphy? What a run!
Who took it past them all then?
Yeah, Jacob Murphy, brilliant block, just goes over.
What a block there! What a block!
Did that hit his hand?
They're gonna do. Oh, they better. I doubt it. No, it doesn't look like it.
It could have that.
I don't think it. Well, of course, VAR will check it. Chris and Jamal Lewis winner incoming. You watch. Better not be. My agenda won't.
No penalty.
My agenda won't stick them. But I still. And that is going to be a goal kick.
What the fuck was that?
Which disgraceful Newcastle player was that? Which disgraceful?
I think it was Matt
hit
Ritchie.
it like that? What a surprise! He's shit as well. Basically, half of Newcastle's team is shit. Mainly because Mike Ashley isn't going to fund anymore.
That could have been a penalty. That.
Nah, his arms are by his side. It's Fabio Silva coming on for William Jose.
Silva.
He's shittest.
Yeah, I know he's.
I mean, William Jose is the shittest player I've seen.
What has William Jose even done?
Al Nelson.
Nothing.
Oh, Semedo's down.
He's got a bottle of water, though. That bottle of water is going to save his life, I tell you.
That's about 5 players that
Yeah.
have been holding the groin of the hamstring.
Dubravka is stood there thinking, shit, I'm such a shit keeper. I tell you, he is thinking he's a shit keeper. But Ruben Neves, a great goal there. But yeah, Charlie is absolutely right. Dubravka should be doing much better than that. He gets a hand to it and just palms it into the net. What if Jamil Lewis
the header
signs for
weren't
Plymouth?
even right in the corner.
What if Jamil Lewis signs for Plymouth now and scores you a winning goal for promotion to a championship? I'd love him, but it'd still be shit. And let's face it, he is not getting into our team. We have a much better left back, who is a central midfielder. Connor.
Have you not got Adam Lewis from us?
Yeah, but he's had a couple of injuries, to be fair.
Oh, really?
He's had a couple of niggly injuries, and now he can't get into the side because Conor Grant is keeping him out. But Conor Grant has done a great job at left backs, left wing back, and done a great job. But Adam Lewis will get game time. We've got a lot of games coming up. I could probably maybe see him coming permanently. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna take the Liverpool shirt anytime soon. Maybe another season long loan. I don't know. But he will get a game time. But one thing I want to talk about is Leeds United's football pitch.
Hoover's coming on. Barcelona.
Yeah, I love Hoover. He used to play for us. I think we wrongly treated it.
Yeah. I mean, what's everyone think of Elland Road's pitch? I think it's dog shit.
It looks crap.
Yes, wasn't it?
It's going to break someone's ankle soon.
Yeah. There's some poor patches. Nelson Semedo, that's a muscle injury again.
They're all having
it's the fixture schedule. They're playing twice a week.
Especially Wolves, they've got the thinnest squad depth in the league.
Chris saying injury never Liverpool players never get injured. If you get my sarcasm, yeah, they're never injured, mate. Never. You Liverpool fans, you're over exaggerating all these injuries.
It's only Van
Dijk. Yes, Chris.
Missed the whole season.
Liverpool, you've only lost Van Dijk, Gomez, Matip, Henderson. Like, seriously, grow up, get a bottle of beer, have a drink, and think it's fine. We're still a top quality side. Hey, you still got Firmino, Salah, and Mane. But no, obviously I'm joking there. Liverpool are suffering big time with injuries. But that is part and parcel of football, isn't it? It is one of those things. And unfortunately, your owners haven't...
This will end the draw now, this game.
Yeah, it's sort of become a little bit of a dead rubber. As I say that, Newcastle are attacking, so you never know. They'll probably end up scoring and making it 2.
After I've said it'll finish 1-1, they'll go and score in the next attack.
Yeah, most likely that's where it goes. I remember slagging off Aubameyang on Twitter, and then he goes and gets a brace. I was well pissed off. Richie there. Oh, no, not quite. But John Joe Shelby,
corner.
The bold Steven Gerrard wins a corner for Newcastle.
That is no. Don't put John Joe Shelby ever in the same sentence.
Genie's absolutely raging.
Too disrespectful to John Joe Shelby.
A corner is going to be taken by Newcastle here.
He just
what's he just done?
He just punched this player in the head.
Punch Cody. It looks like Cody. Nah, it
is Cody.
Yeah, I was right first time. He's just punched Cody in the face. maybe Cody's
charging with assault.
Maybe you know what? Cody's definitely said something about Patricia's wife, and Patricia's having absolutely none of it.
That's even illegal in boxing, punching in the back of the head.
Chris saying Wijnaldum captain tomorrow. So excited about that. As you can tell, he's a quiet mouse. Actually, if he's on the bench, your guy who can't even speak a word of English, Mr. Firmino, is going to be your captain.
Firmino can't speak English.
Nah, mate. And there's going to be a bit of a language barrier between the Brazilian and the English Trent Alexander-Arnold, especially with the scout accent.
He's like Aguero.
He's been at Liverpool for like 5 years.
Yeah, he's just not comfortable with it. He understands bits, but that's why you'll never see him in like an interview because he's not comfortable.
Yeah.
He understands pay and wages. That's the only two phrases Firmino knows in English. And obviously the numbers as well. He knows how much he's getting paid, that's for sure. He also knows how much he's getting paid to do nothing.
Oh, that was soft.
Free kick to Newcastle. It was a drop ball, and then Neves just takes out John Joe Shelby. Not John Joe Shelby. Yeah, Shelby. Yeah, John Joe Shelby. I was getting
so
confused.
Soft.
I was getting confused with John Joe Kenny and realised he's in Celtic. Chris saying Trent or Robertson should be captain. Only vocal players left in our team. Yeah, maybe if you want someone to lead by example, Salah would be a shout. I know he was raging when he didn't get the captaincy. Maybe that's a way of keeping him relatively happy. I know you shouldn't have to do it, but in the modern day, you need to keep your star players happy. And let's not get it twisted. Salah is a main player for Liverpool. But there's 2 minutes of normal time to go. A free kick here. John Joe Shelby looks like he's going to be the one to take it. Patricio is lining up his defence.
Jacob
Murphy
scored a free kick in this reverse fixture.
Yeah, the Big Show's got the ball. He's running down the left. There's no space, so he runs inside.
Wow.
Oh, he does him there.
Nice.
Can he find Neto on the right? He can. What a twat! Absolute twat. Do you know what? Adama Traore, stop playing football. You don't know how to play football. You're shit. Adama Traore, you're shit. Absolute dog shit. Do you know? I feel for Neto. I feel for Neto. I feel for Neto having to play with these twats. I don't understand why someone like Neto, someone as brilliant as Neto, has to be dealing with these muppets. Absolutely raging.
Good tackle.
Absolutely raging. Neto, you should come to our goal, bro. We'll give you a nice weighted pass. Unlike the Big Show, who runs past one player.
That's something that would happen on Score Hero, passing it off.
And that's nothing. That's not going to work.
Who was that? Work. Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny. Johnny with the chance there, but he just hits it. Right, it looked like, is that a corner?
No.
Or is that
no,
corner
it was, no, it was just a crap shot.
He's just hit it wide. No, it looked from the first angle that it had just come off.
5 minutes added time.
Yeah, 5 minutes added time. Johnny with a great chance to get a goal there, but not quite. Dubravka will take the goal kick. Wolves have won possession back. Can they do anything with it now? Don't let the Big Show have it. Don't let the Big Show have it. They give it to the Big Show. The Big Show's got...
We've got Wolves.
I know, mate. I'd be in the mud. I would be in the mud. The Big Show run past one player, crosses it in, and Neto can't quite get there. He's not 6'5", but Neto's got the ball now.
Adama's only in the Premier League for his pace and strength.
Did you just say Obama?
Adama, I said.
Oh, I thought you said Obama. I was just about to say Obama is not in the Premier League. He was
Imagine Obama in the Premier League.
He was the former president of the United States, and that's Jesus, a corner. Corner.
Yeah,
corner. Fabio Silva putting a lot of pressure on the Newcastle defence there.
Done more than what Willian Jose did the whole game already.
Yeah. Fabio Silva is definitely one for the future. He's definitely going to be good. It's just unfortunately he was never meant to be their main man, and obviously if Jimenez out injured, Fabio Silva had been given that opportunity, and he's just too young for it. Yeah. Too young and not physical enough. He will get there. I have full faith in Fabio Silva. Corner him.
Oh, awful corner.
What a crap corner.
Neto.
Oh, what a save.
Oh, what a save. I thought it was in.
What a save. I thought that was in.
He's made up for the mistake for the first goal.
Fabio Silva's going to be kicking himself. How did he not do that?
What a save by Dubravka.
Oh, another corner. It's going to be floated in. It gets further this time. It's headed away. Neto's got the ball. He loses the ball. That pass wasn't great from Neto, but one straight back by Looks like Johnny
Johnny.
there.
Yeah, that's Johnny.
Johnny gets it to the Big Show. The Big Show passes to Neto, and this time keeps it in the white lines. That's headed away. Not a great ball by Neto. Not a great ball, but what a chance from Fabio Silva. What a chance. What a chance.
I want to see the replay and not a chance yet.
It's absolutely mental. 2 minutes left.
Tipped it onto the bottom of the bar. Yeah.
He's made up for the first goal.
He definitely has, but Fabio Silva, he's got to be kicking himself if Wolves don't win this game, because that could have easily been 2-1 there.
That would have been the winner as well.
Big Show, he runs into the box. The Big Show, and of course, another shit pass from the Big Show. Another crap pass on the Big Show.
He has the footballing ability of the Big Show. He just has the pace and strength.
Oh, I don't know how quick is the Big Show.
He must be about.
He's been bundled to the floor, so
he'd get about 30 pace on FIFA, the Big Show.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a brilliant save.
That is a good save. Fabio Silva, as I said, he's going to be kicking himself that he couldn't quite get that in.
He might have just been offside of Fabio Silva.
Nah, they'd have checked it before the corner. 8 Nuri is on for Johnny. Johnny coming off, and 8 Nuri coming on. 1 minute left of the game.
What's the point in that?
Well, he's just come back from a long injury, but I don't know why they bring him back with the last minute. I think he torn it to his ACL. 1
minute in, the Big Show's got the ball. He passes to some player on the right. It's floated in.
Is it?
Oh, and
Donker heads it down. It's away.
It's away. John Joe Shelby.
Oh,
and there's a break. There's a break. John Joe Shelby. He gets. There's a break on the left hand side. Jamal Lewis. Oh, and that's caught. No free kick though. Newcastle are going to be the ones.
30 seconds to play.
Newcastle are the ones that are going to end the game attacking.
Behind you, can't. If you're a fan.
One last chance for Newcastle. 15 minutes left. 15 seconds left of added time. And Newcastle, will they have one?
What the hell was that? Jamal Lewis, what are you doing?
I told you, Jamal Lewis needs to be taken out of Newcastle.
And that'll be
Put him in Sunderland.
It'll be 1-1.
Put him in Sunderland, and it is full time. It has finished. Newcastle 1, Wolves 1. Dom's got a comment. Dom says, I'm fuming. Took Neves out of FPL and he scores.
That always happens.
Dom is in the mud. What an ending to the game, though. What an ending to the game, though, isn't it? What an ending.
Yeah.
A brilliant save by Dubravka.
I want to quickly talk about that. What a chance for Fabio Silva to put Wolves in front and really take all 3 points.
Yeah.
But, I mean, will either side be disappointed?
Newcastle could have won it in the first half. They had a lot more chances than Wolves. I only remember Wolves having one massive chance. Well, 2. The goal and Fabio Silva right at the end.
Yeah, but that Fabio Silva was the biggest chance of the game that didn't go in. So
yeah,
I think they'll both be relatively happy with the draw.
I think the reason that Newcastle will be frustrated is because they did take the lead.
Yeah.
And if Dubravka just gets a better hand on that, they win 1-0. And as Chris says here, not a good result really for Newcastle. It isn't. Because it means
Newcastle are 4 points clear, but Fulham have a game in hand.
And Fulham, I'm not sure who they've got to play.
They've got Crystal Palace away.
Well, that's a winnable game as well. So by the end of the weekend, Fulham could be 1 point within Newcastle's reach. And don't forget, the last game of the season at Craven Cottage is Fulham versus Newcastle. And we're most likely, if that's a relegation battle time, we'll cover that. We will cover that. That'll be a watch along for that one, because a relegation battle. But the league table, Newcastle stay 17th. They could have jumped above Brighton They could have jumped. They couldn't get above Burnley,
West
but they
Brom
could
also
have.
won today as well, didn't they?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're down and out, mate.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But no,
Yeah.
Newcastle could have jumped above Brighton, but Brighton are slowly being dragged into this as well. So what I want to ask is, Charlie, who do you think is going to get relegated this season? Do you think it'll be Fulham, Newcastle, but Brighton?
Oh. West Brom, Sheffield United, and Fulham.
You think Fulham will go down?
Yeah, I think Newcastle have more quality than Fulham do, with
Yeah.
St. Maximin and other players.
Ooh, you say that, but St. Maximin could be out injured. Genie, mate, who do you think will get relegated?
Yeah, I think it's Newcastle. They've got Callum Wilson out for I think probably an extra month. St. Maximin's come off with an injury. You saw today how much of an impact that had on Newcastle. That completely changed the game. Changed all the momentum of the game. So, and I like Fulham. They play good football. And they've been crying out for a striker, and they've got one in. Josh Maja scored 2 against Everton on his debut. Looks fairly sharp. So I think it will be West Brom, Sheffield United, and Newcastle to go down.
I agree. I said in a stream before, I think it was on the Football Addiction, I said that my favourites to go down was going to be Newcastle. I thought Newcastle would go down, and I'm not changing my opinion. I think Brighton and their XG, they create the chances. They will take them at some point.
Yeah.
And Newcastle, we've seen St. Maximin come off with a muscle injury. So we could see St. Maximin out for a period of time, and that will hurt Newcastle. And I just don't think they've got the players that Fulham have got. I think Fulham, they play better football. They've got a better manager, in my opinion. And this is the thing: the older generation manager is not suiting football as it is now, because football's changed. And these younger managers, they've got new ideas. They're fresh ideas. They're fresh and that's the thing. These old managers are getting a bit stale. Chris,
who's looking like they're going to go up from the Championship?
Oh, God knows. I think Brentford have got a shout. Norwich have got a shout. I think it's them too.
Win the league.
Swansea, I know, are doing quite well as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see Swansea, Brentford, and Norwich get promoted. Huh?
They're up there. Watford, they're up there somewhere. I couldn't tell you where, but I know they're up there. I think they got beat 1-0 today.
Yeah, I know Bournemouth are fighting in the Championship, but we will cover some Championship games as well. We'll be doing them as well. Not sure when, not sure where, but we will do some because Championship has got some good quality. Chris saying Brighton's still in the relegation mix too. He also says it's toxicity at Newcastle too, with fan base and owner could have effect on the pitch too. The fans have turned on Bruce as well. The fans want Bruce gone as well.
I think Newcastle having no fans has benefited them a bit because imagine St. James's Park now.
Oh, it would be horrific. And I know the fans are turning on Bruce. I know there was a new banner put into the stadium today. They're voicing their displeasure at the management of Newcastle. And I have to agree because Newcastle is such a big club. And everyone says they ask for. Everyone says they ask for too much. I don't think they do. They have every right to expect better.
They're a massive. They were fighting for titles 30 years ago.
This Newcastle team, a minimum, should be fighting mid-table. Minimum, they should be nowhere near the drop zone. But guys, we've covered the Newcastle Wolves game. It's finished 1-1. Before we go, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Share the link with on all your socials as well, so people can watch the replay as well. Before we go, Charlie, where can they find you, bro?
Just MCFC Hibs on Twitter. Just go and give me a follow over there.
Yeah, make sure you smash him up. And Genie?
Yeah, Genie in the Battle on Twitter.
Easy. And then make sure you can find me at Nile_PAFC. You also find me sometimes on Steven's channel. You'll find me on the First 11 on a Monday for the EFL show as well. So make sure you tune into that. The EFL show is such a great show as well because the Football League don't get talked about near enough as much as it should. What we do in that show, we go into the in-depth stats. We look at the players out on loan, how they've performed. It's a really good show hosted by myself and my co-host, if he turns up, who's a Bristol Rovers fan. Also, make sure you come back tomorrow. We'll have match reaction of Arsenal, Leicester, and we'll have reaction of the big game, Chelsea versus Manchester United. Can the unbeaten away record be ended? Can Tuchel beat Ollie? Or will Ollie beat Tuchel as he's done before? We'll find that all out tomorrow, and we'll have all the reaction here. So make sure you tune in then. So as I say, subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you know when we're live tomorrow. Should be good, obviously. Leicester, Arsenal, Chelsea, United. It's going to be a great weekend. Daniel saying they should have won. Also, do the decisions between Brighton and West Bromwich Albion. They'll be covered on the Refs Watch on Stephen's channel on Monday. Me and Dom will be doing that, so that'll be a great laugh. But until tomorrow, obviously, as I said, after Leicester Arsenal game, we'll be back tomorrow. But as I said, like the channel, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. But until next time, cheers, guys.